landed just before the bell.
Boy. You know, let me go ahead and mute it. I don't really know what I was expecting from this fight, but them motherfuckers look old as shit. And well, okay, I can't say that. Here, let me go ahead and mute it. I can't say that they look like old as shit. You can tell that Victor Ortiz and both Robert Guerrero had long layoffs and battle worn. It was slow inside. Nothing really stuck out. But if I were to give the fight to anybody, and we're here live real time, I would give it to Victor Ortiz. Now, what does this fight mean? I don't know. Maybe the winner goes on to fight Andre Berto again. It would be a rematch for Robert Guerrero. Look at the punch stats. Pause it if you have to. It'd be a trilogy rubber match for Victor Ortiz. Maybe they go on to fight Devin Alexander, who had a bicep injury against Lucas Santamaria a couple weeks ago on regular PBC on Fox. Hell, maybe they fight Adrian Broner. Knowing PBC, one of these guys could be Keith Thurman's comeback fight. Does any of these guys owe Al Heyman some significant money? What was the thought process of saying, you know what? Let's see what fucking Victor Ortiz and Robert Guerrero's doing. Let's throw them on the card. Originally, the pay-per-view was supposed to be Manny Pacquiao versus Errol Spence, Yordenis Ugas versus Fabian Maidana. Then this fight, but this fight has been bumped up to the co-feature, or excuse me, the chief support. Let's listen to all the particulars. Please take your time out, like the video, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at T Street Controversy. The link is right down below in the description box. I want to hear the cards. Let me turn it up.
The winner, Robert the Ghost Guerrero.
Listen, I don't care. I'm not going to say it was a robbery.
That makes sense, doesn't it, Joe? It's that close, 96-94, and just barely for Robert Guerrero, who seemed to do a little more work. Not an awful lot more, but he outthrew Ortiz by 150 punches, so maybe that was enough.
I would
Joe
think
Goose
that
having a conversation here ringside. Again, it was close. What were they saying, Joe?
I think Guerrero, Ortiz did the cleaner work.
And taught him a few things, and he goes, all that inside fighting was, you know, I contribute to you. So, you know, I mean, look, he was giving me a compliment, and I appreciate that. Yeah,
but the decision, it seems to make sense. If it swung back the other way, I wouldn't be outraged, but it seemed to make sense.
But the last thing I'll say is it did come down to the last round, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Robert Guerrero with the win, and we're ready for the main event. Let's go back upstairs to Kate Abdo.
They're probably not even going to bother to give those guys any post-fight interviews. The main event is up next. Look, I would go like I would normally do, go look at the rankings and all that type of crap, but really with a fight like this, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if Victor Ortiz is going to fight again. Did these guys owe, you know, the creator, founder of PBC, Al Heyman, some money? We saw Luis Ortiz, Chris Arreola in the crowd. You know, I'm just saying, you know, because like what made them do this fight also, there's Yordenis Ugas. Somebody on Twitter says he looked like Franklin. Go look up Franklin the cartoon. Isn't that it? Or Lil Bill. Lil Bill. Go look up cartoon Lil Bill. You'll know what I'm talking about. They say Ugas look like him. Yeah, they really not going to give them, dude. This is supposed to be the chief support. You're not going to give them no type of interview, no nothing. Damn, we ain't even going to see no highlights.
If you look at Twitter, though, they think he's got no shot.
It's glorified sparring match, I guess, because I was hearing rumors and people were saying in the comments that this was originally supposed to be an exhibition. And then I guess Al Heyman called them up, was like, yo, I got some legitimate work for you, dude. I'm gonna put you in a Pac versus Ugas, Pac versus Errol Spence card. You know, a real barn burner. But for their age, so say for example, right? Victor Ortiz, 32-7 now with 3 KOs. There's Manny Pacquiao, by the way. His last fight was in about 26 months ago. In February of 2018 against Devin Alexander, who fought a couple of weeks ago, by the way.
Do your best, Fight your fight.
Then before that, one fight in 2017, one fight in 2016, one fight in 2015,
It feels
two
like the
fights in
common consensus.
2014. The
I know,
Jose
Sean,
Zito
you
Lopez
think
fight
that
was in
Manny Pacquiao will go
2012.
in there and will
You
be
know,
a
up
better
and
fighter
down
than he was in
career.
2019.
And now
Do you
it's like,
believe
you
that
know,
Manny
like,
Pacquiao will
honestly,
come
do
in
you really
a
want to
better
see Victor
fighter than the
Ortiz
fighter
again
that you
outside of
fought in
probably
2019?
getting, you know, knocked out for people who don't like him? Like, what really else can he do? Especially if he couldn't be the victor against Robert Guerrero. And it's no disrespect to Robert Guerrero, but you think that he would have been the favorite and, you know, like the fresher fighter. I mean, this is a fight where none of them did shit. Both of them, they didn't do shit. But Robert Guerrero now 37-6-1 with 20 KOs, 38 years old. The Ghost, you know, ever since he moved to 147, like he just abandoned his jab used to be phenomenal, bro. But anyway, Victor Ortiz, his last fight was against Gerald Thomas almost 2 years ago, 23 months ago. Like, bro, and they just pulled this joint out. But all right, let me get ready for the main event. Take your time out, like the video. I am T-Street Controversy with FightView360.com. Yeah, you know, he ain't nothing to talk about, but I'm guessing Robert Guerrero's gonna fight on. But against who? Against who? It's probably gonna be a fight. What we gonna be looking like? Yo, what the fuck made them make that? Let me go look real quick. Because I'm guessing this next fight probably going to be for a ranking somewhere. They're probably going to do him versus Jamal James. No, that world title's supposed to be getting rid of. Who would they do him against? Let me see. Mario Barrios. He at 147. You think they'd do that? The Mexican War?
Manny Pacquiao will be anything but
Jose Zito Lopez? I think they would feed him to a young name, though.
While they battle, customers in all 50 states can contend for a share
I'm
of
looking.
$25,000 in our free-to-play
Let me see,
box
who would they
pool.
feed him to?
And if DraftKings Sportsbook is available in your
Let me see,
area,
somebody for
you
140
can bet
move
$1
up.
to win 100 if
I
either
don't
fighter
know. We
lands
can
a
look at it
single
another
punch.
time.
Download any DraftKings app.
I'm T-Street
Enter promo code GLOVE,
Stand only.
play free for 25 grand,
There you
and
go.
win
They're probably going to do that
free.
shit. I'm T-Street Controversy with FightView360. My bad. I didn't know that the volume was still playing. My bad. I should have muted it. Apologies. Please subscribe.